Hello everybody, how is your day? My name is COD and welcome back to another brand new zombies video today. Now, in today's video, I would like to discuss the topic of why do you guys think that in COD at the end, in the ending cutscene, Richtofen only sends 3 souls up to the ether, or wherever that thing goes, maybe the house, we're not sure, but he only sends 3 souls. He sends Takio, he sends Nikolai, and he sends Dempsey. I talked about this a little bit last video, but I want to make a whole video completely designated to this topic. Now guys, I want to completely address that it is very possible that Richtofen is completely just lying to us, and is just totally going to come out with his own plan later, and totally going to betray us, and all that stuff. Like, that's completely possible, will most likely happen, but now I'm going to get into a theory that I personally want to happen, and I think makes sense, and could happen, and if it did, it would be an amazing ending to the zombie storyline. Now, guys, it's very possible that Richtofen is lying to us about collecting his soul. He says in the Horizon Draw cutscene that he collected his own soul from the other Richtofen that he killed in the Giant.
This artifact has the power to contain and preserve the subject's soul. Your soul. But it can only be done after the moment of death, just as you saw me do to my other self.
But we didn't see him collect his soul, so it's very possible that he didn't. And it's very possible that the soul that must be collected to close off all the other alternate universes is Origin's Richtofen's soul. Is the Richtofen soul that we're playing as. Maybe his soul needs to be collected to close off the multiverse. This is all very possible, and the reason Richtofen isn't telling us is he doesn't want our characters to know. He wants our characters to think that he doesn't have to die, because it's kind of sad, kind of traumatizing. Of course he wouldn't tell the other characters. Now, it's also possible that this has to happen, but Richtofen doesn't know it yet. It's possible that Monty knows it, and that's what he means by don't tell Richtofen. And it might be possible that all the alternate versions of our characters must be killed off to have one version living, have one version to be the ones who are living, which is possible that Richtofen needs to die so that the version of himself in the house, which is Eddie, needs to be the last one living. He can be the only one to live. He's the only good version of Richtofen left. Now, in my mind, this is the only way it can work. The only way that Richtofen would only send 3 souls up. I mean, why else would he only send 3? I think that the 4th soul is himself, is his own soul. And I think that would be an amazing ending to the storyline. Now, this also ties in with the blood, because maybe Monty says to not tell Richtofen that he needs to be killed, but Richtofen says, they think I don't know, but I do, in the memory segment, the blood will protect me. So it's possible that they think he doesn't know that he must die, but he does, and what if they're gonna kill Richtofen, but he's going to bring himself back, restart the cycle with the Mob of the Dead crew blood. This is the greatest thing that I can think of happening. This is how it can happen. It's all fitting together now. Monty knows that Richtofen must die. He is the version of himself that must die. Monty doesn't want to tell him because, it's hard to tell somebody that you must die to save the universe. But Richtofen actually does know. So, he goes to Mob of the Dead, collects this blood, to then save himself at the end, where he can still give up his soul to the universe to set everything right, but keep himself alive. This is how the blood can be used, and this is why Monty can't tell him. It all makes sense. It all works. Finally, an explanation that finally kind of works. Anyways, guys, just a short video today. I want to hear what you guys think about this theory. I hope you enjoyed it. Go check out my second channel, Keiko Plays. The first video was uploaded to that today. Well, the second video technically, but the first original video. Anyways, guys, see you next time, and peace.